Oh, yeah.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to... And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Charlotte. They've started the season with 2 wins and 2 losses, looking to duplicate here tonight. Guys, talk about some of the more underrated players in the league. Who would be your picks? Underrated
value to the team. There's a bunch of guys on that Atlanta team that's underrated. You know, Teague and Millsap. Markieff Morris up in Phoenix, man.
Well, I'm going to go with my underrated starting 5, Ernie. At the point, I'm going to go with Isaiah Thomas.
Ooh.
At the 2, I got Goran Dragic.
Wow.
At 3, Kawhi Leonard.
Wow.
4, Draymond Green.
Okay.
And 5, my guy, DeMarcus Big Cuz
How
Cousins.
can he be underrated? He made the All-Star team.
And how can Kawhi Leonard be
By
underrated
default.
when he was a Finals MVP?
He's not
By
underrated.
default, he is underrated because we don't talk about him a lot.
Well,
Who doesn't?
We don't.
Okay.
We do.
They're not commercial guys, meaning they don't have TV commercials. I agree
So
with
they're
that.
underrated.
They're
Nobody
underrated.
knows about
Those
them.
guys could sell products,
I
man.
stand corrected again.
The 76ers trailing. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Donald Sloan out there with Tony Roten. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Okafor. And it's Noel in at the power forward position.
My league. Oh, am I shooting?
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. So it'll be Tony Roten shooting. It's on Nicholas Batum. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 16 feet away. Young's shot is off.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Here's Sloan.
They don't have to pick.
He dishes it to Noel. 6 on the shot clock. Roten. And that's collected by Spencer Hawes. Hornets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Shots good from Young.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Wizards in Washington.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. The shot. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season.
Yeah.
Freak number 1.
Well, for him, it was one of the best years he could have behind the three-point line. A dream year behind the arc for this guy. He was the #1 three-point shooter in the league.
Both free throws good for Noel.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are concerned, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without foul.
And so here is Philadelphia, following the miss by Freak. And Noel gets it to go on the assist from Roten. 6 points for Nerlens Noel.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 22-point game against Washington. Here's Sloan. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Here's Roten. That's short off the rim.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
Lynn kicks to Young. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. And it's 8 points for Freak.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
And that's right, Clark. 6 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Here's Covington. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Hornets trail by 4.
Good.
Lynn the pass to Young. Shoots from the elbow. Misses off the left iron.
I hope
For
again.
Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Covington, defended by Young. There's a screen by Noel. Covington's shot is off.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Shot's good from Young.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open.
How do I get that vibration off? Shot here. Rhythm. Pick and roll. Controller off.
Man.
Oh, we're losing? Don't matter me, coach. You just set me on the bench for
Let's see
like
some
12
numbers
minutes.
here on Frank Kaminsky. Last season's performance for him averaged about 9 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, he definitely liked to turn things around from last year. I mean, he really struggled, but hoping to make amends now.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, this team really needs his full contribution, and I think he understands that.
And the 76ers making a change here. Landry's checked in.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
There's a good screen, and it's Kid Gilchrist
Okay, everybody
penetrating.
back up.
Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Sloan, defended by Lynn. Passes it to Covington. Embiid with a screen on Kid Gilchrist. Covington dishes to Landry. Here's Roten. Drops in the tray. Roten's got his second basket.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Here's Sloan. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there.
Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Okafor's checked in. Noel comes in for Carl Landry. Jakar Sampson's checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Thompson in for Young in at 2 guard. Al Jefferson out there with Batum. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Lamb in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Sampson kicks to Okafor. Unloads from 9. No good off the back of the rim.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor. A look here at last year in the NBA, where the Hornets ranked 9th in free throw percentage, 14th in assists. And they were in the top half of the league in block shots. So not a very intimidating team, but nonetheless a solid defensive team.
And you look at their free throw percentage, not to be overlooked. I mean, this was a team, I thought, that did a really good job of taking advantage of their opportunity.
That's good. 16 points for Freak.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Noel. Shot is off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Lamb passes to Young. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Okafor with a screen on Walker. Here's Sloan. Hornets with the rebound.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Young, and there's another one for the Hornets.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Noel, Barry. Walker dishes to Young. Shoots from the high post. No good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays, and if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The 11-footer, and he nails the jumper. Young's got 22.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And it's Noel missing.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Here's Sloan. Dishes it to Noel. Walker with the rebound. Here's Young. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Great.
Walker's got 3 assists in the game.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Sampson kicks to Sloan. Pick by Okafor. Off the pick. The second chance effort. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Batum's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The finish. And Young with the stuff.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Okafor. Again, Okafor missing. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. Lamb, good.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Sloan passes to Noel. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Young up top. There's the pick. 1:43 left to play in the first half.
This is why I like
Batum dishes to Walker.
Here. See?
The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Rejected by Young. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Charlotte making a switch here. Kid Gilchrist has checked in. Philadelphia also making some. And so it's a close game.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Give me the ball.
Same approach as always. Give me the ball. Let me do my thing. Sometimes guys on our team or a coach try to overthink things. It's simple. Just get the ball to your natural score. Make sure you don't trip on yourself when you're getting out the way.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
Alright, here's my plan. I'm gonna get a championship in each 2K, and then I'm gonna go to the next one. So after I get a ring in 16, I'm gonna go to like 14 or something, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to 17.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one. So the 76ers win it. In here and took care of business like they were the home team.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal.
I'm on the bench. I'm scoring 20 per game on the bench. I feel like Iguodala. I'm MVP on the bench. Yeah. I want to be on the starting lineup. Let me check out my stats. Let me check this out. Which number am I? Number 19. Right there. Number 19. I'm number 19. And then for all shooting guards, I'm number 3. And, you know, I would be above Damian Lillard, but I don't get the minutes. I don't get the minutes for it. I score more than everybody else on the team. 2K generics. You know,
it's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I want to be on starting 5 this game.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Spurs out in San Antonio. Checking out the Spurs, they've started the season with 2 wins and 2 losses. Not stupendous, but there have been some positive moments in those 2 wins that they might be looking to duplicate here tonight. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play with guys who care as much about the game as you do. A guy
Right.
who puts the team first. A guy who gets you involved. A guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you were talking about. But I always look for guys who could push me. I mean,
Kobe.
And I could push them at the same time, where we could work together. I mean, it's a family. The basketball team, you playing for 82 games. You need somebody that's going to be in your corner.
Wouldn't you like to push Kenny?
Push him off this set.
Yeah, that's what I was
As
getting
long
at.
as I could push you back.
You may not be able to. Kevin Harlan,
may
take
not
it
be
away,
able to.
kid.
Now, who am I fighting? The Spurs?
The starting lineup for the visiting Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, the Spurs. Alright.
And
Easy
shooting
victory
guard.
now.
Jer-
Oh, no, not on the
It's Friday night and live on 2K Sports. We're going to bring you the NBA in all its excitement. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Spates checked in for Duncan. West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Young, he's in at shooting guard. Spencer Hawes out there with Kent Bazemore. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Kaminsky in at the pivot, manning the middle. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Freak number 1.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
Green against Young. West outside. Out left of the wing. 4 on the clock. Picked by West. And here's Mills for 3. That is good. And the Spurs lead by 5.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Lynn kicks to Young. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Charlotte shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Lynn from long range. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Let's take a look at some numbers for Lynn, how he performed last season. Averaged 10 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he'd like to put last year behind him, hoping for a much better showing this time around.
Yeah, it was a year to forget, clearly. Clean slate now, though. He just needs to stay positive.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Boy, I love that.